Hello and welcome. I am Joshua from Agatebay, the owner of the company and this YouTube channel that you're watching right now. And today I have some Malawi agates from the what we call Alimajo location. It is a location in Malawi that produces some of the best quality small agates that are existing on the entire planet. So sometimes when I go to Malawi, which is about the case once a year, I get to pick some of the rarer finds from the mining operations I do there, and most of the agates from this locale are smaller than 2 inches in size. It happens so rarely that any larger sized agates are found, and most of the time the larger sized agates are also more likely filled with quartz and fractures. And I have 5 really promising looking rough stones, and I think we will go right ahead and start from small to big and work our way up through this exceptional quality material. This particular smallest size agate of the batch is showing some beautiful banding here in the outer areas with a bit of orange or pinkish color and white in combination, but a lot of these agates actually have a good potential for floaters, so I'm hoping that it will be opening up to a pink floater in the center. So I will be cutting this one for the middle cut through the center, and yeah, cut it once across the entire nodule.
Oh, it's a floater!
The first one turned out just as you would imagine a beautiful Malawi agate to be. Beautiful banding in contrast, super nice and bright colors, and with these eye-like sections up top here and on the sides, just such a gorgeous little gem. It looks like there may be a hairline fracture in the center, which is a little bit hard to see right now because the oil is kind of soaking into fractures when you have just cut them. But we will see how it turns out after polishing, and I think it will be still a very pretty piece even if it has a small fracture. Yeah, this one's showing another gorgeous little window right here, and usually I would not cut agates for the long face, but I think I will just clamp it in like this and cut right across the long ridge just for a change of pace. Usually, even if I have shallow agates like this, I would rather cut them this way so I have a more condensed banding, but since the window is reaching up top up to here, I'd have to cut to the right side of it and then end up with a smaller half and a bigger half, unless I tilt the angle, which I don't like the shape of the banding if it's like tilted like this. So that's the reason why I'm going for the longer way cut in this case and just cut across the ridge right here.
Oh.
I didn't hit this one perfectly because it was so difficult to clamp it in and have a safe grip on it. So the left half is a little bit smaller, and during the cutting process there's a small part that fell out. So it's actually really cool looking to have this kind of dent in the banding. And I think it's just been a loose part of the banding, maybe caused by a little fracture. The other half is so much better in my opinion, with this depth it has going around, but beautiful chromatography, especially with this white band. Great agate. The third one up is a rather oddly shaped agate with a few windows, the main window being this one, with an opalized and color changed surface area, but I can see some yellow, orange and white peeking through, so I'm very excited for this one. So I will place a cut next to the flow channel, over across here, coming back to right here and up to the flow channel section again.
Yep. Wow.
The third piece also turned out really beautiful. I did end up catching the flow channel a little bit because I wanted to avoid the imprint right here and lose some of the volume of this half, so I decided to move over a little bit on that side. So the flow channel is visible here in this one half, connecting the flow channel with the floater, which looks really cool in this piece actually, so I'm glad I still hit it. And the other half doesn't have the flow channel because that was already the side where I was almost trying to get away from the flow channel. And yeah, but gorgeous colorful floater, don't see any major fractures running through, so another great cut, that's for sure. Alright, the fourth nodule of the Malawi Agates is a big one. I want to cut through the volume of this stone. I don't want to cut this way because I just don't think the banding usually turns out as great as if I cut it for a more tight banding. So I will cut through the area up top here where the window is the smallest or the closest together, and then cut my way from around here over the top across here and back around.
Wow.
I hit it just about where I wanted to hit it, in between the window section up top here, and you will not even notice that there's a window at all. That's how tiny little bit the banding up top is there, with an interruption. And just incredible colors, fantastic color saturation, great contrast in the banding as well, fantastic symmetry. And you can see here in the very center of the piece it has some calcite that is on top of the quartz crystal layers. I'll just repeat doing what I've been doing, and that's exact the same thing from the previous stone. It has like almost exact the same shape of the nodule, so a little bit thicker on the left hand side, a little shallower on the right hand side, so I'll stick more to the left hand side and then make my way from this side up here, across here. That's a tiny window, but it will also not fall much into account. Oh no! This agate tricked me a little bit. It's only showing these beautiful colored yellow agate windows, and I was thinking this can be one of the best agates I've ever cut from this locale. And it is a fantastically banded piece, but like some of these Malawi agates do, especially from this location, they have some carbonate inclusions. And turns out, it is such an amazing agate, like for real. The banding is incredible. With the orange, yellow, purple, and actually even the inclusions down here, they look kind of interesting. So I think it's a really cool piece, and I know someone who will really like it. But yeah, this entire section back here, this chunk of the nodule is all part of the brown carbonate. So I was just hoping it would be fully agatized with the most beautiful banding ever, and it's still a beautiful piece, just not as good as I was imagining it could be. The last one is also the biggest one of the entire batch, and this is one of the most massive sized Malawi agates I think I've ever cut. They hardly get over 3 inches in size, or hardly even over 2, and this is probably just over the 3-inch mark. So I will be cutting it pretty close to the window right here, once across here, all the way over this little bump, and come back through here, and hopefully have a gorgeous floater specimen.
Oh. Oh.
The biggest one of the bunch, just showing gorgeous colors outside as well as inside, as you can see. The floater just opened perfectly. The only thing I really don't like are the fractures, which are a little bit difficult to see right now because the oil that I'm using to cut these stones has been soaking into the stone and covering the fractures a little bit. So the fractures will be a lot more visible once it's polished. So since it has these fractures, although it looks incredible right now, it will still be pretty affordable on my website once it's polished, just because with the fractures it will not quite get to the same value as if it didn't have these. Malawi agates from Malawi are one of my most favorite materials to cut in the entire world. The agates are pretty affordable for the quality they are, and while most of the agates are pretty small, since I mine them, I have the advantage to, you know, get a piece or two directly while they're being mined and pull out some of the larger stones as well. Some of them turned out better than others, but the color variety these pieces have to offer is just absolutely outstanding. And yeah, I really enjoy cutting them, and I can just recommend you to get your own. I supply these in wholesale to the Gemshop. Get some of your own, have some fun cutting these, and if you like especially these pieces a lot, make sure to head over to my website, because all of them are available right now as you're watching this video. And yeah, if you enjoyed watching the video, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss any of my future content, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.